Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're sitting around getting ready to eat a lot of food and watch some football. And maybe you have a phone with an app on it and like $5 and you want to bet just for fun because there are games. Well, we're going to talk about it. So I spent some time with the NFL algorithm today. Let's all say thank you to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca's like, yay, hey, here's some money. Thanks for NFL. There you go. You know what? I have to do a video for you now. There you go. So I did do NFL, and I spent the proper amount of time with it while I'm waiting for college basketball games to finish. It looks like we're having a decent college basketball day already here on Wednesday. But let's get to it with football. So what I did and what's important to do and what takes so much time is going through the player sheet and making sure that I've got like not too many kickers on too many teams, making sure all the players that are free agents are now free agents, that everybody's on the right teams, and looking up 50 people or something. And I did that, and then we update the injury report and we refresh the pivot. Now let's actually double check to make sure that what I did is right before we start talking about games. Let's look at kickers, for example. We have a lot of kicker points in free agent. That makes sense. Oh, we got names hidden. Jesus, let's not do that. Oh my God. Got names hidden. Oh my God, dude! Don't let me see. This is what's good. We had some names unclicked. Don't do that, Kenny. Jesus, screwing up. All right, let's go back. Let's check again. See here, we don't care about zeros, right? Yeah, we don't care about zeros, and we don't care about safeties, right? Yeah, that was a weird thing that happened. So let's get rid of zeros and safeties, and that lines everything up. Okay, sorry. Now, once again, kickers. Are we okay? Are we okay with kickers? Well, let's make sure that we don't have too many kickers on the same team. Free agents, that's fine. Saints, 2 kickers. Whoops. Who's playing? Who's playing? Anybody know? I know they just signed Brent Maher. Anybody know the answer to this question? Damn it. Brian Johnson might not be playing. I'm going to just remove Brian Johnson off the kickers list. It's a good thing we checked this. New Orleans, where'd he go? Brian Johnson, I'm calling you extra. And that's going to screw everything up, and he's going to be gone from this list. Bye. Okay, so how about Detroit? Just Santosa. All right. Everything else looks okay. It looks like everybody's got a kicker. Now, that's going to have an impact on the Saints game, everybody. This is why we do this. All right. Now, refresh. Bam. Let's see what happened. All kinds of stuff. Where'd the Saints go? Where'd you go, Saints? Where'd you go, Nolans? You went down because you lost a second kicker. Yup. There it is. All right. So, first, let's talk Thursday. Now that you see what a pain in the butt this is and why we have to make sure we do it right. Not too much change when it comes to Detroit and Chicago. It's the upset of Thanksgiving. Detroit puts up a lot of points and wins this game. I'm just going to say, okay, algorithm, your alternate score agrees. I'm just going to close my eyes and bet on Detroit. That's the way that's going. Buffalo and New Orleans has dropped to a 4-point game now, but New Orleans still covers 5.5. Alternate score does not have them covering 5.5, everybody. For everyone who saw the video I did yesterday about NFL preview, nope. Why? Because Buffalo's D is healthy and New Orleans is not. So that means no Saints plus 5.5. Buffalo's still playing like crap and having trouble. Over under set at 45. That seems like it could go over that, doesn't it? I mean, it says it goes 1 over, but New Orleans defense is messy. Could mean Buffalo will run it up. But man, it's a tough game. I almost say I don't know what to do in this game. The line is not deserving, but the points are a mess. I just stay away, right? Detroit's to win so far. Dallas and the Raiders, this stayed a 4-point game, and alternate score is still a 4-point game. We're also closing our eyes and snapping our fingers and seeing if the Raiders are going to cover 7.5 now. How about that? Even more than a touchdown in Dallas. That's what it says to do. So those two are clear, I think, from the algorithm. They're not giving the Cowboys credit to win this game by more than a touchdown. But the odds makers are. And that makes a lot of sense that this line is extra generous for the Raiders. So I guess Raiders plus 7.5 and Detroit to win on Thursday. How about Sunday games? Sunday and Monday for the hell of it. Actually, yeah, Sunday. And actually, let's look at the whole list because it's nice to see the whole list. The number one pick of the day, Baltimore over Cleveland. Big points. Cleveland on the road apparently in trouble when it comes to giving up points. Thinks they don't have trouble covering 3.5, but Lamar has had trouble covering recently, I feel like. Baltimore defense, incredibly injured, though. That's a problem. What does that do to the alternate score? Alternate score becomes 42-31. So it predicts a tremendous amount of points because of Baltimore's defense and potential offense. So that is just miles above the over-under of 46. I mean, that is 23 points higher. And the alternate score, see what the alternate score total is? Hold on, sorry. I did a little Zoom thing. Let's try this. Alternate score is 73 points. I mean, minus 175 is playable, but you have an injured Baltimore defense, so that's why it's trouble covering the 3.5. Baltimore to win is your round robin pick, and the over 46 on an over-under round robin. Texas and the Jets. Thank you for putting the Jets on this side of the equation this week, algorithm. Much appreciated. Says Houston, a team with some life now after beating Tennessee and some new players and Tyrod being Tyrodi. Even the alternate score, same thing, crushes it. Has no trouble covering a field goal here. They have no trouble against the Jets. Did the Jets cover anything? I mean, here's where I'm cursing it. The Jets probably will lose by 1. But I guess on the round robin, it's Houston to win. We're talking about things like Houston and Detroit to win this week, guys. This is fun. Patriots and the Titans. Patriots, no problem by 11 or by friggin' 14. Oh, my goodness. Says they cover a touchdown. Tough line. Oddsmakers catching up, thinking Tennessee is something that they aren't because without no Derrick Henry. It makes a lot of sense. I'd say to win on the round robin because I'm not messing with 6.5. But there you go. You got 3 to win on the round robin so far. And Detroit, 4. If you're betting all this week. Niners over Vikings. I have a disdain for the Vikings. Niners have been impressing more lately. Team stats say no. Projected score says yes. Without a problem. Alternate score still has them winning by 10. All right. Says Niners. Again, winners. We've got 5 winners up top. Seahawks against Washington. Seattle team that's not been impressive last month. Still questionable Russell Wilson, in my opinion. Washington riding high after knocking off Carolina and Tampa Bay, looking like a championship team with no name. Alternate score still has Seattle winning by 10. This is one of those where it's away and Seattle's playing bad and Washington's playing good. So I'm just going to stay away from this because the line is not okay. Look at that. Seattle an underdog here. Even though the algorithm always says they're going to have no trouble. Empirically, or just thinking about these two teams, you would think that Seattle's going to win this game. So you actually get an amazing line on Seattle. I'm telling you to stay away, so it probably wins. Carolina and Miami. Carolina to beat Miami by more with Cam. Okay. Do they have a shot at the playoffs? Yes, still, I think. So I think they go to win against Miami. That's a great line for them to win, even though they just lose against the Skins. And so now people don't want to bet them. And if Cam's playing, and what's the injury situation there? Cam's probably all right, right? There's also the running back as well. There's big names on there are McCaffrey, who's not even questionable. He's fine. And Cam Newton, who's not even questionable. So, yeah, Carolina, that's okay. Carolina wins that game, too. I mean, look at this. We could possibly hit the top 7 games here. Now we got Green Bay and the Rams. This seems like a really tough game to pick. It's picking Green Bay that's an underdog, slightly getting a point. Alternate scores and winning by 6. Rams are looking like crap. The Rams are looking like the Chargers are playing okay. The Rams are looking like crap. And their defense is hurt. Wow, I like what the algorithm's doing here. Green Bay at home, right? But great line. Oh, my God. I'm smelling we might hit all 8 of these. Okay, now we've got Thursday Buffalo with weird Saints stuff, and I said don't bet this game. I'm scared of this game. Chargers to beat the Broncos makes sense. Alternate score only by 4. Closer game than you think, so it's tough with the spread. Line is not. You see, the game should be up here more if this line at minus 145. So tough. It's in the right place. Chargers on the road. It's in Denver. A lot of question marks. I'd stay away from that game. Actually, it's tough. Here we got Dallas and saying now we're starting to say take these teams plus the points. Is that right? Eagles and Giants. Eagles by 4. Eagles by 1. thinks the Giants cover. I bet you the Giants even pull an upset here. Watch out for this. You can get 3.5 with the Giants. Who wants to bet them after that miserable Monday night performance? They got a short week. Eagles are playing good. It's tough down here, though. Look at the sneakies down here. Giants probably cover this game. Sneaky algorithm knows what it's doing. Cincinnati barely beating Pittsburgh. Barely. Except in alternate score where they beat them by much more. Because Pittsburgh's D is really hurting. Interesting. So the alternate score really moves that up. This is a decent pick because Cincinnati's been playing good this year and Pittsburgh's really hurting. So there I would say don't take Pittsburgh plus 4.5, but that's only because of the alternate score letting us know that this game's not as close because of Pittsburgh's injuries if they are really significant. Jacksonville and Atlanta, crap, two bad teams, so we don't bet it. In Indianapolis and Tampa Bay, yikes. Wow, look at that high-scoring affair. Even more so with it all. Oh, my goodness. Overs under set at 53. Vegas is on to something. Wow. This is in Indianapolis. That's probably Monday night, right? No, Monday night Seattle. Is this a Sunday night game? Which game is this? It's got to be Sunday night. No, what'd they do with Brady? When is this game, Brady? Tom, when is it? When are you playing? Hold on, let's double-click. We'll find out. No, double-click right here. That game, because I'm blind, there's a time somewhere. Date times right here. That game is at 1 p.m. Wow. All right, it's a day game. Wow. Anything can happen. It's way down on the list. So, this is looking pretty good. I don't think I'll have to do another video this weekend. I don't know how much it's going to change injury-wise, but maybe I'll post a new snapshot or whatever on Sunday. Or I'm sure there'll be a recap of Thursday as well. So, in summary, if you do break up the bets like I like to do, because I like my bets to finish the day I bet them, for the most part, is Detroit to win, Raiders plus 7.5. And if you have to do something in this game, even though it says stay away, it says New Orleans plus 5.5, but not an alternate. It's too close. Is there over/under thing you can do? It says under, right? No, jeez. It's just too perfect to bet. It doesn't know what to do. It's right on the cusp of everything. And then on Sunday, there's all these teams. I mean, all the way down to here, right? That's 6. And the Monday game is that tough Seattle-Washington game. So you can do them all. These 6, right? On the money line? That's pretty good looking stuff right there. This could be tough because Minnesota can score. I don't want to come back on Monday and be like, God, I told you the Niners are not a good team, and the win score said they're not a good team, and I don't know what the projected score did with Minnesota. I'm tempted to say get San Francisco off of here because of the problems we've had with Minnesota all year, and the fact that I don't think they're a good team, just me. But this stuff, these 5, and then, God, you bet on the Giants covering. Oh, yeah, and Cincinnati. Take Cincinnati here, too. That's okay as well because of Pittsburgh's D. Yup. All right, interesting stuff for this week's NFL. Good luck, everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and may all your picks be winning.